Hey, everybody, how are you doing? I'm Dr. Gail, and this is Mary. Thanks for being with us today. And let me see who all is here. Thanks, Mary, for being here as always. Um, let's
For
see.
having me. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Jen Carr. Hey, Bernadette. Hey, Teresa. Thanks for being here. And let's say, oh, it looks like they're just coming in now. That was just a few people that I said hello to. So as they come in, Mary, let's tell us what's up coming up for you. I know you've always got a lot going on.
We do. We have a certain amount of events coming up this fall season. We've been talking a lot about these crazy energies that started a little bit before Halloween. Ascension type symptoms or headaches and whatnot. And that's because the veil is growing. There's multiple reasons, Gail, but this is also the time when the veil is growing thin. So between Samhain and Halloween and the Day of the Dead, all the way until the December solstice, the winter solstice, this is where the veil is very thin. So we have a few events in that area. On November 13th, I'm going to be in Santa Fe, New Mexico with Susan Lynn doing that Connect to Empower event. And that's all about Dharma, purpose, shining the light, finding fulfillment. So that's going to be very enlightening and empowering. On November 22nd, we're going to be meeting with the Whispering Table Society to be doing our seance gallery. And I think we talked a little bit about that last time I was on last month.
Did you already do a seance?
No, it's coming up November 22nd. I mean, we've done them before, but this is the first time we're opening it to an intimate group to do a seance gallery. So we're going to be doing I'm personally doing the trance channeling part and the table tipping. And then we're also going to have our paranormal investigator there with his equipment. And then we'll have our spirit communicator, helping to ask questions and crowd control and keeping everything safe and contained. So I think it'll be a really nice event because we're doing it more intention based. We want it to be very healing and for people to get closure that they need and messages.
All right, I'm going to stop you there because I have questions about how is that healing?
Well, there's a lot of people who have loved ones on the other side who
Connecting the other ones on the other side. What about the table tipping?
Well, that's just another method of divination. So it's just another way that the ancestors can speak through in a physical way. The whole point of this seance, like you can always just call me on the phone and be like, hey, what does my dead mom say?
Right, exactly.
We can channel that through and I can be like, hey, she said this, this, and this. But with the seance, you're sitting at the table and we're asking the spirits to speak in a physical way. So there's movement within the table. There's stuff that you can pick up on the equipment so you can physically feel it and hear it. So it brings a different level of amends, a different level of helping with grief, a different level of connection than just like through third-party telephone kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so it should be very, very healing. Any other questions about that before I move on to the next event?
No, but I was just interested because I've never been to one and I've just wondered. And when you said it's a healing, I'm going, how is that healing? But it is healing when you're connecting to your loved ones on the other side.
Absolutely. And you're connecting in a group. We're having a very intimate group so that we can create a circle. And so everyone's kind of supporting and connecting to each other and holding space for each person as they come up one at a time to receive their personal messages. So it becomes a group effort to make sure that you get what you're there to get.
Okay, well, here's another question. On the other side of the veil, you have your bullies also.
Mm-hmm.
So one is going to try to get up in front of the line because I know you're telling them it's going to be this person, this person, this person, and it's one at a time, but there's going to be a bully in there trying to jump in front. How do you handle that? And that's it. And that's on the other side. That's not on this side.
That's my job. I think, in line with Aaron also, because that does happen. When the veil opens, the veil's open, so we're calling certain people in. But as the trance channel, I am the one who's kind of discerning and being aware of, is this person's ancestor? Is this person's guide? Is this an angel? Or is this just a random person who I don't want here? And I can have that ability to kick them out. And also with Erin, she's got all of the things that she needs to clear the space. So in an instant, we can have the whole thing reset and start again. So we have our protections in place. Nothing gets by me. We've been doing this a while, Gail, right?
Yes. But yeah, even when here in the chat, I'll have occasionally somebody who's bullies their way through to get a message to somebody. It doesn't happen often, but occasionally I do.
Like from the other side to a person in the chat?
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting.
And it's usually a family member that's the bully that's coming in going, I've got to talk and I've got to talk now.
I see. And that I was assuming you were talking about dark beings, and that's why I was like, yeah, I got my protections on. But I actually already have met the spirit you're talking about.
Yeah. Usually that's what I'm saying. It's usually people who have passed who want to talk to a loved one, and it's somebody who has a very strong personality who will push their way through to say, pay attention to me. I want to talk to them. It's my turn. I'm jumping ahead of everybody.
I made a little video about it because while I was working on stuff for the Whispering Table Society, I heard a door open. And you've been to my house. So where I am in this room, like I can see the doors unless it's an outside door. And I did what they do in all scary movies. And I was just like, hello?
That was me the day before yesterday when I was upstairs and I heard some clicking sounds in my closets or in the attic or something. And I wouldn't open that door. I opened 2 doors and that was it. I'm going, okay, whoever's up here, staying up here because I am not looking for you anymore. I know you can scare me. I came downstairs.
Oh my goodness. Well, after I heard the door open, I said hello. And then the door to this room opened, like physically opened. It went and just opened. And then an entity flew by me. And there was somebody who's going to be attending the Whispering Table Society that this entity wants to speak to.
Right.
So I was like, it's not time yet. We have a few weeks. You have to leave my house. And it kind of went away. But yeah, you're right. It's just waiting there for its opportunity to speak.
Right. And I've had several of them have come to me going, you're going to have this person in the chat. You need to talk to them. And sometimes it's true, but other times that they don't show up or whoever it is in the chat is not there or didn't get the message. I'm not real sure of that. That's only happened to me a couple of times that strong personality will come through going, you need to give this message to such and such. And I'm going, well, who is such and such? They're going to be in your chat. Oh, okay. So.
Yeah. And the interesting thing is very similar to this, is that this entity gave me like a vision of basically what this person's going to look like, but we don't have anyone signed up right now who looks like that. Right.
So how are you going to handle that one? I mean, because as I said, I put it out there, but you don't get a response from it.
Mm-hmm.
And the entity will go, oh, it's going to be next show. And I'll go next show. Okay. And then I'm going, now it's time for you to leave. That isn't going to happen.
I think maybe they get hopeful sometimes that you're that channel that can get their voice across. And so they keep showing up in that particular way.
Yeah.
But that's on November 22nd, the Whispering Table Society. On December 21st, we're having a solstice celebration at 3 Roots in North Carolina.
3 Roots. Where's that?
I think it's is there a place called Camden, North Carolina? I've got it written down somewhere.
Yes, there is. There is.
Yeah. Well, it's 3 Roots. It's a 3 Roots retreat center. I think we have it posted. I have it posted on our Earth Star Facebook page. And so we're going to be doing a prayer prayer bundle, and I need a spacho ceremony out there and a drum circle and all of that kind of stuff to kind of put the land to sleep for the winter. And then next June, we have our next retreat, the I Flow Feminine Rites of Passage Retreat.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be really good. Moving through inner child and mother, creator, life giver, oracle, and wise woman, and then warrior. We have not released those tickets to the public yet, but any of you guys in this chat, because we know you and we love you, if any of you have not received an email from Earth and Star about that with the pre-ticket sales, just let me know, and we'll see.
Where's that going to be?
That's going to be in the Southern Outer Banks in North Carolina. So it's in Pine Knoll Shores, North Carolina, and it's at the Trinity Retreat Center there.
Okay, so how do people get there?
I guess it depends on where you're from.
I mean, because the Outer Banks, it's typical that you have to take a ferry to get over to.
No, you can drive to the retreat center. They're right on the Sound, like the way that they are. There's the Sound on one side and the beach on the other. So you can drive straight in.
Yeah, because there's even a 4-hour ferry on the Outer Banks.
Yeah, we're the southern tip of the Outer Banks, not like the main part of the Outer Banks.
Okay.
No worries there. It's like an hour from New Bern.
Yes. I love New Bern. New Bern, North Carolina is one of my favorite towns.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful there. Sits on 2 rivers.
I'll have to look into it. I used to live in Jacksonville, so I would visit Wilmington often.
Yeah.
But I never visited New Bern.
Right. Well, so that is, that's about an hour that you're talking about to where you're going to from New Bern. So are they staying the night there? Is the retreat, how long they're staying?
Yeah, it's a 3-night retreat. So we're doing June 19th through the 22nd out there. So anyone who's flying in will have a shuttle from the New Bern airport to the retreat center because it is about an hour.
And this is North Carolina that she's talking about, everybody. I'm not sure if we said that, North Carolina.
It is in North Carolina. So those are all the events I have planned right now. And that's plenty. So you guys can take advantage of that.
Okay. And so the table tipping, the seance, that's in Florence, South Carolina, right?
Florence. Yeah.
Okay. So you've named 3 different locations that all these things are happening at, correct?
Yes. And we have people for the Seance Gallery. We have on November 22nd, we have people driving in from North Carolina, from the beach. People are driving in from everywhere kind of around the space. So don't be like, oh, that's Florence, it's too far away. If you're on this side of the world and there's someone you really want to talk to, we can make it happen.
Yeah, Florence is right off of 95. Anybody who's going up and down that highway.
Well, Jen says that she's going to move to North Carolina to be with us. So got another one.
Where you live, Jen. I forgot what state you live in. You too, warrior widow. Okay, well, it looks like there's a few more people that have come in. So let me say hello to some of these people who have come in now. Wow. That's a lot of people have come in. Let's see. Thanks, Patricia, for putting that up for us and putting our information in for us, our websites and our YouTube channels and everything. Wow. I'm going all the way up here. I'm going a long ways up here. to get Yes. All right. Let's see. There's Bernadette here. Thanks for being here. Of course, there's Teresa and Jen Carr and Warrior Widow. Thanks for being here. Hey, Linda Thompson. Hey, Penelope. Hey, Mangled Unicorn. Hey, Son of Watt. Thanks for being here. Hey, Gina M. Thanks for being here. I was just thinking, Gina, for some reason it flashed to me that you have a question that you haven't put in yet. I don't know why that flashed to me, that there's something on your mind that you're needing to ask. Okay.
different.
She's probably going, I don't know what she's talking about. Hey, Stacy, thanks for being here. Penelope, Oxford Cat, thanks for being here. And let's see who else is here. Oh, thanks, Patricia, about my book. My next book, I should have the ebook up in a couple of days. So that, and I'm not sure when the hardback will be coming up, but this ebook will be coming up in a couple of days, and it'll be on Amazon. Hey, Patty M. Hey, Stacy Marie Norton. Thanks for being here. And let's see who else we have here. Hey, Barbara. Thanks for joining us today. And let's see. Oh, hey, Akila. Thanks for being here. Hey, Suzanne. And let's see, going all this scrolling down. Hey, Judith. Thanks for being here. And if anybody does have any questions, go ahead and put them in all caps. We'll try to get to as many as we can today. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Pamela Anderson. And let's see who else here. I think I might have gotten everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. As Mary's showing everybody kisses.
They're glitter kisses.
Yes, Jen, and you. Yes, this book is called How I Met an Alien. And that's the name of this one. And it's my journey from the beginning. From like the first book I had was just all my rescue missions. And this one talks about my interplanetary liaison jobs, visiting, I'm spitting on myself, visiting planets and stars. And it also goes back to the beginning. And the ebook should be out within a couple of days. Actually, I've got the ebook. I've just got to put it on Amazon. But it takes me a while. I have to sit there and be really quiet, and it has to be a perfect time for me to do that. So anything else, Mary? Any more updates?
I was guided to draw a card while you were talking.
Okay.
And one that came out is the healing card.
Oh, yeah. Everybody needs that.
Yeah. Like we were just talking about the new moon or the full moon right now, the super moon, and how it's in Taurus. And so right now, a lot of us might be feeling, if it's affecting you, you're probably feeling like anxious or unsafe, or like these issues of security might be coming up. And this is probably relating to old wounds that we might need to look at about what's making us feel unfulfilled or unsafe or insecure. So definitely emotional healing under the full moon, because everyone's freaking out right now. I'll tell you what.
Yes, I agree. People are freaking out now. So I know there's the moon phases and everything, how it affects you, and okay. So how is this full moon, do you see, affecting everybody right now? Do you find this full moon different than all the rest of them that happen?
This one's just stronger because it's a super moon, and I believe it's supposed to be the one that's closest to the Earth all year. So people might just be feeling it more deeply. And because it's in Taurus, that's why it might be bringing up issues of insecurity or anxiety or worry or things like that, because Taurus is specifically about like safety and security. But I don't have any Taurus in my chart, so I'm not getting a lot of that negativity. But the other people around me who have Taurus in their top 3, they're like melting.
I'm going to say I don't have it either, and I'm not melting either.
I've been feeling great. I've been having downloads and dreams and inspirations, and I was up at 1 a.m. journaling down like my dream, because it was like this next thing I'm going to be doing. And Danny Shea, he emailed me because I had emailed him at 1 a.m. and he's like, "Why are you awake?" I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm journaling."
Yeah, Danny has some odd hours too.
I have found it to be quite inspirational. I feel very safe under a Taurus moon, but that's coming from a Leo, Capricorn, Cancer. So I don't have that thing there.
All right, you ready for some questions?
I am.
Let's say I've got quite a few starred already.
Nadia and Rossi are melting, they say. Well,
So,
at least
well,
not-
the question, ask them, okay, let's ask them, do they have Taurus in their chart?
Well, Nadia says she's melting. Rossi says Taurus moon, which you're probably really melting, honey, because the moon sign in your chart controls your emotions. So emotion, moon, double whammy.
So now I don't have any. I can't think of any Taurus anywhere in my chart.
I think we're just safe, Gail, which is why we get to be the ones putting on the show today instead of laying in our beds crying.
Yes, because I feel fine. Okay. All right. So let me get to where I'm stressing with a lot of work. Okay. Bernadette has a first question. Let me see what it is. Any messages from my galactic family, please? I miss them. Does my mermaid family have messages for me? Thanks. So you miss your galactic I'm assuming that they're around you. I'm not real sure about what you're missing, but does your mermaid family have any messages for you?
I'm reading that as like she misses them, like she longs for them, kind of. Yeah, I can feel that.
Yes. So she's wanting messages either from her galactic family or from her mermaid family. To me, Bernadette, they're one and the same to me. Because, Sirius B and Cetus B are water planets with all those mermaids and dolphins and whales, et cetera, et cetera. So, all right, go ahead.
I pulled a water alien card and a water dragon card. This is your mermaid and this is everything. But like she was saying, the energies kind of mix together, even though they feel like they're two. Like when you think of galactic, you're probably thinking a different kind of alien or starseed energy. But these energies are mixing together. And I feel like a lot of what's coming through, like the messages feel so intermingled because I feel like there's a lot of them around you, but it feels like some of them are comforting you. Like maybe you are going through something a little bit.
Okay.
Has been a dragon.
So she's went to an aqua world and she was there for a short time and said, oh yeah, I understand what you're talking about, Bernadette. You finished, Mary? Go ahead.
No, so basically I think that some of them are comforting you emotionally. So I don't know if you're going through something right now or working on your self-love and self-acceptance. And then the other ones are telling you that this is pushing you towards purpose, towards who you're going to be and the things, your gifts and what you're going to be able to offer people. So this just feels like you're in a healing cycle right now, just naturally. And that's good. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Bernadette, I'm going to visit your family. I went and visited my family's Arcturian, and I went and visited them on their star, in their star system, and sat around. Well, anyway, when I left, I was crying because I didn't want to go back. I did not want to go back to Earth. I wanted to stay with them. I knew I could never go back because if I did go back before I finished my life contract here on Earth, that I would not come back. So if I went back to Arcturus, I would not come back to Earth. So there is always, when you go to visit your family, and that's where you're comfortable and you're feeling so warm and they're so loving, and you come here to Earth in this 3D world, that's tough. That's tough. And so you are going to miss them. Anything else, Mary?
She said that since she's been on Earth, she's been going through shit, multiple T's.
I see it. See it. Oop, there it is. Okay. Earth School is certainly not easy. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, it's Jen Carr. Any messages from my guides would be appreciated. Thank you. All right.
I'm immediately hearing yelling, like blah, 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 blah. Like immediately. I don't know what you did, Jen, but I don't want to be in the middle of this.
She's being scolded because she hasn't been. I'm trying to get the message, because she hasn't been listening. She hasn't been listening to them. What is that about, Jen? Why are you being scolded? Because why aren't you listening to them? It's almost like you're ignoring them, like you're crossing your arms and just going and looking the other way. What's that about?
Now we're all going to scold you, Jen. What have you been doing?
Why are you doing that? You don't know. I thought
he was doing great.
I thought I was. You thought you were listening to them. There's something that they're trying to pound in your head that you're not listening to. And I'm hearing new direction. That's what I'm hearing, new direction. And I don't know what that new direction is, but they're pounding you about going into a new direction. And I think you do know what that is, Jen.
Yeah. I was trying to connect and to get the message, and they're like, I don't want to tell you. I want to tell her.
Yeah, it's going directly to her.
Yeah,
we're not supposed to input on that, whatever it is. We're not supposed to. We aren't supposed to help her.
What I do get, though, is that the glass is full where you are, meaning they can't pour more in until you move. And that's when the flow gets to happen. So new direction, I think, was perfect.
Yeah. So Jen, put your thinking cap on, open those ears, and yeah, and the other thing I'm hearing is don't hear what you want to hear.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't hear what's easy. Don't hear what's comfortable. Really listen. Oh, she's pretty sure she knows.
Really? Spanking people. Yeah. Miracle, get out. She's spanking people. If you just got here, run.
Yes. Oh, I missed that. I thought I put that one up there, but I missed it. Okay. All right. So, Jen, you know what it is. Yeah, they won't let Mary and I in there to give you any input on that because it's your journey with them. Okay. Warrior Widow. I'd like a body scan. I think it's called Laugh Out Loud or an info on my Galactic Alliances. Yeah, the body scan I do on the Solaris Healing Center, and which I do that once a month. But the Galactic information, we'll look at the Galactic information that you might have. Anything, Mary?
Am I allowed to scan her body and not call it a body scan?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Lots of stuff coming through. Are you doing the Galactic information?
No, I just do one. We'll just do one question.
Oh, okay.
One or the other.
So the first thing I was drawn to, like when I tapped, I can't help it. If you say scan my body, like before my brain even computes that I'm scanning a body, my energy's already done it. So like we were there, and I'm seeing the sacral space, but not as something that needs to heal, but as something that's trying to grow and expand. To me, it feels like you are pregnant right now with manifestations, with things that you want to create, with life that needs to be birthed into your day-to-day life, or the things that you're ready to, the things that you've been thinking that are ready now to be put into action. And then the card that I pulled around that was the freedom. So butterfly, expansion, transformation, manifestation, putting all of that out there. But then I pulled this card, the internal warrior. And this one was like lower, kind of in the shadows. And if you look at her, she even looks a little shadowed. And this is your introspection about this. So maybe you might know the things that you want to do, but why haven't we done them yet? And that's a legit question to ask yourself, because that's where you're going to find your limitations and your blockages and your fears. You may not consciously think that there's anything holding you back. You just like haven't done it yet. But there's always a reason we haven't taken that next step. So I think there's some introspection here to be had as well. But you're safe. That was the last thing that came through. You're safe. Maybe healing.
There you go. Okay. I'm just going to address this white dragon I know you're still upset about the information I shared yesterday with Danny, and you're seeing that things are changed. I want to know how you think they were supposed to handle billions of people and different levels on saving humanity. It's a question I'll put out there to you. How are you wanting things to change? And anybody who I'm referencing, that's a show that I did yesterday with Danny, and White Dragon has been upset about it since then. And he's talking about things are going to change, but I'm not sure how they could have done a better job than what they did on saving humanity. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that right now. Okay. All right. Penelope, any messages from my gods?
Miss P.
I'm going to pull out of my moon magic cards.
I love that.
I haven't used these cards in a long time. And it's a perfect time. Look at how pretty this card is.
Ooh.
And it says, I am magnetic to what I want. I repel what I do not want.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. So there's the good message, Penelope. Focus on the things that you want and don't think about things you don't want or just repel it in your mind. White Dragon, I'm not going to go through this up here. So I will please ask you quit commenting about that issue with everybody. This needs to be between you and me and instead of everybody in the chat. Thank you. So anyway, I'm sorry, Penelope. So you need to focus on the things that you want. That's going to automatically repel the things that you don't want. So that is manifestation that Mary's been talking about. Think about the things that you really want, what you want to manifest on. I'm even seeing that doing some guided meditations on focusing on manifestations is what I'm seeing. What do you get, Mary?
I actually got the communication co-creation card, and it feels like it's right in line with what you're saying on two levels. I kind of read this on two levels because on one level, it's what you speak, you attract. What you say, you can believe. So this does have a lot to do with your ability to receive, to know that you're blessed, to know that people care. It's all about your self-talk and the things that you say. On another level, I kind of got the feeling that there are more people either around you right now or who will be around you, who you are having a joyous and blissful time communicating with and just experiencing. So I don't know if you've been texting more people lately or meeting more random people out on the street or, family, whatever that is, but it feels like there's this happy interpersonal relationship space that feels really good. So let yourself lean into that and accept that people like you and like to hear about your life and want to communicate with you.
There you go, Penelope. All good things.
All good things.
Okay, let's see who's next. All right, Linda Thompson. Any messages from the Sasquatch for me or start family if there's no Sasquatch message? Oh, okay. You want a message from the Sasquatch family or I'm assuming that's Star family. Go ahead, Mary.
I don't know. I've never gotten a message from a Sasquatch.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
What does this mean? It's so new.
So you never gotten a message? Okay, she's really connected to Earth elementals. So that's why she's asking.
I'd love to try.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm really paying attention to the chat right now. Watching the chat.
Okay. Yeah. I'm connecting, Linda. Don't you worry about a thing, doll face. I'm connecting. And it's hard when you've never connected to that particular energy before. But
I feel like they're just part of the elementals, and they also are connected to the galactics too, because they can come in and out, and they can go in and out on their different vibrations where people can see them and go out. They love to tease us. They love to I almost feel like they just stick their little leg out, like, oh, look at my leg. You see me? Now you don't. They're kind of fun personality.
Linda, you're a trance channel. Does she know this, Gail? Do you know this person?
I don't know what Linda's gifts are.
Linda, you're a trance channel. Okay, I'm just letting you know. So the first thing that I was picking up as I was trying to connect in with the Sasquatch family is I was getting a lot of like mind air kind of energy. And that's what took me so long, was because I was like, I'm not sure if I'm in the right place. But then I kind of saw, and this is like thought, this is moving in the 3D in a structured way, logic, things like that. But then I see this energy going up and connecting to the galactics, connecting to the galaxy and the star families. And then it's like the Sasquatch in the physical 3D stayed still, but almost went into like trance, while its soul was actually up here interacting with the galactics. And this is different than astral travel or, going up in your sleep. This feels like you could literally be here in the 3D, go into trance and channel through your star family or the Sasquatch family. And that is a beautiful gift, darling. Welcome to the club. I love that for you.
Linda, all I'm getting mainly is the Sasquatch are telling you that, or the one main Sasquatch is saying, have a little fun. Don't quit being so serious. Have some fun. And you can connect to us anytime. And it looks like this guy who's a great sense of humor, the one that you're connected to, but he's saying, have a little fun. And I'm getting this humongous yes on this. He wants you to start enjoying life a little more. So I don't know what's going on with you, Linda, but lighten up and have some fun.
Do I know? I feel like I know Linda. That it just looks so familiar. Like that's a familiar energy to me. Linda, do we know each other on a personal level? I need to know. Inquiring minds are asking. Mostly my mind is asking.
Okay. Oh, in Portland, they had the Bigfoot Society. Oh, yeah. When I was over in Mount Shasta in California, Bigfoot was big around all up in the northwest. Get my side of my U.S. wrong here. Okay. All right, let's go here. Hey, Stacy, may I please have a message from my guides and know which guides are coming through? Okay. All right, Stacy. Okay, it's from your guides. I'm getting the earth energy from her too. Like elemental energy.
Stacy.
What'd you say?
I was just repeating her name in over.
I'm thinking it's the tree people, and I consider the tree people the gnomes. And I'm getting a big yes on that.
The gnomes? Mm-hmm. Linda says she does know me. I knew you, Linda. I knew it. I feel like we've been deeply connected, just not super recently.
Did she go to your last retreat?
No, but I feel like it's someone
that you've had sessions with.
Possibly, just someone that I think we've worked with before, for sure. Like that, it looks very familiar.
Okay. Linda's been on here a lot. Yeah. Is that the way you're feeling like you're connected? Anyway, Linda, help her out. How does she know you more?
She's my sister. That's it. It's settled. She's just my sister.
Okay. All right. So what are these tree people having to say? I'll let you give the message, Mary.
From gnomes and tree people?
Well, I consider, because I see the gnomes in the trees. So the gnomes are are very connected to the trees. In fact, that's how the gnomes have had me work with them before, is connecting the stars to the trees.
I'm not sure. I know that what's coming through for me when I connect in with you, Stacey, is there's a lot of earth vibrations that's coming through, but how it looks to me is as if you have like earth magic inside of your light code system. Like you're the type of person that you could do rituals, ceremonies, earth religions, things like that. And that would, I want to say severely, but that's like considered a negative word, but that would deeply root you into nature, root you into your family, these tree people and the earth people and the plant people, the sky people, the stars. There's a huge connection there with them as well. It feels like you could deeply root into all of those spaces and it would burst your heart wide open and just really set you on a path. So I don't know if you do any shamanic practices or earth religions or anything like that, but that would definitely be a space I would consider going.
Okay, I'm pulling this up. Hopefully, trying to pull it up.
Oh, she said like maybe organize retreats. Definitely a wild woman. Get it. Like you guys just go outside, drum under the full moon, throw I don't know. I was going to say blood, but some people don't like that. Throw mud at each other, put it on as like warrior paint and just scream and howl. Absolutely.
All right. So Linda's saying she can't even meditate properly, which a lot of people can't, Linda, but meditation does not have to look like sitting still like a guru, like we all want to look like that. And that's what we think our meditation should be like. It can be walking, it can be taking a shower, it can even be washing dishes, cleaning house, working in the yard, whatever it looks like to you. But there are some guided meditations that you can be listening to while you are doing some active things, because a lot of people who cannot meditate properly need to be doing something physical to get their mind kind of out of the way, or they're paying attention to the details of what their job is. And it has to be like just a kind of small job that's easy, that doesn't take any brain power or whatever. And then the information can start coming in. Okay, Mary, go ahead. I can tell you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I do. So it well,
holding on some suspense.
But it's not directly related to what you're saying, though, although they go hand in hand. I'm picking up that the issue isn't your ability to necessarily like connect and receive messages or even how you're meditating. Although I have my own personal opinions about meditation and connection. But what
Go ahead. What is your personal opinion on that?
My personal opinion is that meditation isn't necessarily for connection. Meditation is to clear your mind. Meditation is to bring you peace. Receiving messages is something that usually comes through like journey work or journaling or the other activities that you're talking about. It's a connection that's slightly different. Whereas the word meditation is something that we use, especially like Zen meditations or walking meditations. This is something that we use to bring peace, to clear the mind, to stabilize the emotions. So when people say, I can't meditate, they're probably thinking of it in a way that's inaccurate for what it actually is.
Right.
But for you specifically, Linda, what I was picking up is that that's not even the issue at all. The issue is your ability to clear and get yourself clear enough to be able to connect and receive messages. So this might mean maybe we need to do more breath work exercises or different things to just clear your energy channel and push any negativity out. I really like chanting, praying rosaries, different things like that. The chanting, it puts your mind on a particular thing. And if you say a chant that's not in English, like a Sanskrit or something like that, you have to concentrate on what you're saying and doing, or else you're not going to say the words properly. So it's keeping your mind in one space for an extended period of time that helps your energy completely release and clear. And then you're a clear vessel for messages to come down into. You have to clear all the junk, stop the self chat, stop the chatter that's going on up here and in here and in here. And then that kind of allows, like you can't pour water into a full cup. It just goes other places. You have to dump out the water and then you have something to pour into. That is where your work is, my darling Linda.
Linda's probably going, okay, Mary, gotcha.
You said to talk about my personal opinion.
I think that's good. We needed to hear it. I think that was great. Very, very great. I use drumming. I listen to drumming on YouTube. For some reason, that moves my mind away from anyway. And sometimes when I listen to the drum, sometimes it'll irritate me a little bit because I hear this extra little sound in there, and I'll go, "Oh, what was that? Oh, what was that?" So sometimes that moves everything away for me.
We've already done.
We did Stacy, yeah. Okay, let me move on next.
Your chat is planning for everyone to plan a retreat in Mount Shasta, and I've been wanting to have a retreat in Mount Shasta for years and years and years. So yeah, let's chat. Let's go. We're headed out.
Well, but, Danny and Medium Kim, they do one at Mount Shasta.
Yeah, but I'm not there. I need to go to Mount Shasta for myself.
Gotcha. I was just there in September.
I bet that was lovely.
It was nice seeing everybody, seeing all my friends. Okay. Hey, Barbara, any messages for my guys regarding my year ahead? My birthday is, happy birthday, Barbara. My birthday is tomorrow. You need to get a reading with Nancy Jean, who does the 12-month readings. And she's starting up now. She's doing it for the next year. But go ahead, Mary.
So does she put out a reading like once every month?
Yeah, she tells you how every month is going to be for you. And she does it with cards. Yeah, she's been on my show several times demonstrating that. And we haven't set up a date. We do that every year where she demonstrates it. So I haven't set that up with her yet.
Nancy Jean's such a lovely lady.
Yes, she is.
Such a lovely old soul. I love her.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, Barb. With what's coming through, let me sit with this because the cards are saying one thing, but then my guides are like, hold up. Let's clarify.
I'm hearing the song Tomorrow.
What?
I said, I'm hearing that song Tomorrow. What is that song Tomorrow? And I'm not sure if it's because I saw it written or they're singing that to me and there's some significance to it. No, there's some significance to the Tomorrow, that song.
How does it go? Can you sing it?
I can't sing because I only can think of this two words, tomorrow. I don't know what the rest of the words are. Barbara, look up that song Tomorrow and look at the lyrics because there's something to that.
Is this the Little Orphan Annie song?
Yeah, I think so.
Tomorrow, I love you.
So you got 4 words.
Tomorrow is only a day away. Your guides are singing you happy birthday, darling. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Anyways, the cards that I pulled here, we had an inverted ether card, and then we have the journey to wholeness. So what this is showing me is that you've probably been on a healing path for a while, and there's old wounds, old traumas, things like that you have been actively working on that you are aware of. But then what the guides were trying to bring in and clarify was that they said the words. These were the literal words at the same time that Gail was hearing tomorrow. The words
I'm looking the lyrics up now.
The words were, you deserve more. So I don't know if this is just them giving you validation about the things that you've been through and saying you deserve more, or if this is them saying, don't trap yourself in that cycle of having to constantly heal. Let all of that shed off and be who you're meant to be because you deserve more. And then I pulled the home card and notice that her home is in her heart.
Well, the very first line is, the sun will come out tomorrow. The very first line.
Come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow you'll be fine.
So I think your birthday's going to be special, Barbara, since you're giving me that song. But look up this lyrics to that song, because it has some significance for them to be putting that music in my head.
New timelines.
Is that what you're getting?
I'm curious how old you are, Barbara, if you're like okay to share, because if this is near a Saturn return, that could be a huge shift. If this is like 30, 60.
The fabulous going. Mary can sing. Yes, she can. You have some videos on singing on your YouTube channel. Okay. All right. Let's see who's next. All right. Rossi, may I have a message from my galactic healing guides? Oh, gosh. I'm seeing solar plexus stomach. All of a sudden, they just popped up. What is the solar plexus stomach? What's happening here? Confidence. Why is it burning? Like you've been like something like you've had an injury to your confidence. And let me see if that's what it is. Have you had an injury to your confidence? Yeah. What's going on, Rossi? It looks like to me you've had some kind of injury. Maybe somebody's words that you tried to ignore, but it did hurt. And I'm getting yeses on that. Work, Rossi, it's work. Okay. Well, you're taking a beating in your solar plexus area. It's so inflamed, your stomach, your solar plexus. Is there any end to the issues at work, Rossi? Or are you, I don't want to say looking for another job. I'm hoping it'll calm down. Mary, what are you getting?
Something extremely, extremely similar. I was seeing the solar plexus or that upper belly space, but then I'm hearing words like you're not good enough, yada, yada, yada. I'm seeing like a person who's much bigger, or maybe you're perceiving yourself as smaller than this person. To me, this instantly reminds me of a dad or a boss or something like that, where there's just not always just beratement, but just a feeling of like disapproval. And, the card that I pulled around that was reclaiming your energy, bringing that back to yourself and self-love. But I also picked up something like typing or something on this spaceship. Have you read for Rossi before on this spaceship?
Yeah, I have. Okay, I'm working on a project and my solution is not working. Not confident right now. Well, there you go.
Let the aliens help you with your solution. They're trying to type it into your subconscious.
Okay, well, let's see if this is if the solution she has is not working. Is this the solution? Is that solution the correct solution? Is that solution the correct solution? It is, Rossi. So you do need to keep working on that solution. It just needs tweaking. So I'm getting a yes. That is the correct solution. And they're showing me, look to your right. I don't know what that means. Look to your right. The solution is there. I hope you know what that means, Rossi, but I'm almost thinking it means take a different look at it, or coming from a different angle. That's just my interpretation. That's not what they're saying, though, but that's my interpretation. Okay. Rossi says, I'm in it. Okay.
They're in IT.
Oh, you're in IT. Okay. Well, the solutions look to your right. I don't know why. Look to your right. There might be something they're going to message they're going to send you. I don't know. Let me see if they're sending you a message.
And maybe that was the typing I saw.
No, it's not a message. It's your own. The answer is there, but you're on the right track. Take a nap before you look at it again. Is what I just heard. Freshen your mind. Okay. Sorry, Rossi. I know that's hard. You're going to be looking over to your right. I hope it's there.
It's definitely coming. I think that the answer is going to download in right timing. Like there's something to learn through all of this about that self-confidence and self-acceptance, even while working through problems. Like the solution to your problem is not the answer to your confidence. The solution to your problem is what you get after you're going through the karmic journey. You're learning, you're growing, your experience. Like this is what creates your experience, and it's going to make you bigger, better, more expansive to work through that. So don't give up.
I was going to say, that's always true with any kind of problem like that. It always expands us.
Holla, Leah. Leah said, holla. There has been an official request for a retreat in Mount Shasta with me, you, and Danny. I clocked it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Danny goes up there every year at the end of April.
Okay, guys. So April.
Well, the top of the mountain's not open at the end of April. It does not open up until the end of July. And anybody who's been to Mount Shasta, there's a part there's that they gate, so you can't go up to the top because there's too much snow. I like being able to go to the top of the mountain. So if you go in April, there's still too much snow to be able to go to the top. Even though you get up there pretty high. Don't worry. So just
see what I'm saying when your window is on the other side of my hand, okay?
Remember, it's opposite on.
Oh, it's opposite. So my hand should be on this side?
I still can see it. All right. Here's how for Kat. Dr. Gail and Mary, can I have a message from my star family and who they are? Who are your star family?
Ooh.
Okay.
I got to chill down my spine.
I got Palladians. Yep, the Palladians. Okay. You can go with the message, Mary, because this will be our last question.
Oh. I'm sorry, that was dramatic. I don't know. There's something there that's not on the surface. You guys are being deep today. You guys are making me dig. I don't normally have to dig like this.
Right. Yeah, the questions have gotten harder lately. They are progressed into much harder questions, but I'm getting this from my starseed deck. And it says the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and they're wanting you to soften that up, Oxford Cat. And I don't know how involved you are in what's going on and the politics and the things like that that's going on around you, but they're wanting you to soften yourself up to love and not let all that energy, the Mars energy, which is the ones that we have conflict and anger and things like that. They're wanting you to soften up from all that. And that's the information I'm getting. Okay, Mary.
I see that energy. The two cards that I pulled were the sacral and the crown.
Wow.
And the sacral has all of that war energy, anger, yada, yada, yada. And what I personally am hearing from all of this is that the battle that you've been battling is a sacred battle. So if this is presenting in the 3D, this could be being upset about like politics or what's happening in the world or injustices or things like that might get to you or eat at you. But what this is saying is, like Gail said, soften that, release all of the anger and the trigger behind it. So if you're going to try to make any sort of change or be effective in any way, you can move forward with your sacred battle with gentleness, with a higher understanding and a higher vision and a higher perspective without all of those baser emotions attached to them that could drag you down or end up with you losing the battle, if that makes sense.
All right, everybody. That's it for today. Mary, when's your next show?
My next show is Sunday. We put out a show every Sunday. And me and Dr. Gail will be back on, what do we decide, December 10th?
Yeah. And actually, I was in Florence Monday, and you recorded me. When's that one going out?
That show with Dr. Gail on my channel is going to be coming out on November 23rd.
Okay.
And that
Oh,
will be
it on my channel too, because you did a collaboration.
I'm not sure how it works, but I'm hoping yes. I think
Okay.
it'll do both. Because
Okay.
that's like a new YouTube feature.
Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see if it works. All right, everybody. My next show is going to be Saturday, and that will be with Terry. So I'll see you then. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for being here. Thanks, moderators, for making this a safe place.